Alright, ladies and gentlemen, lesson 29 today is on solving literal equations, which really just means you're solving for a specific variable. So there's multiple variables and you're solving for one of them. Okay, so here's your first example in A. Solve for n. So we want to just get our n term by itself. So start off, we're going to move our 3m to the other side. So we end up with 2n equals 8 minus 3m. And now we want to get n by itself, so we're going to divide everything by 2. So we get n equals, now you can leave it in two ways, either 8 minus 3m divided by 2, or you can write it as 4 minus 3 over 2m. Both of these are just fine. Solving for x, okay, so we have x's on both sides, so let's move this x over, so now we have just one x variable. And now we're going to solve for x by subtracting 2y to each side. So we have 2x equals 8 minus 2y. Then the last step is to get x by itself. Now here, everything is even, so we can divide by 2. So we have 4 minus y. Alright, the formula F equals 9/5 C plus 32 expresses a Fahrenheit temperature in terms of Celsius degrees. So find the Celsius temperature when the Fahrenheit temperature is 86. So that means we're going to plug in 86 for the Fahrenheit, and we're solving for C. Okay, so start off by subtracting our 32 from each side. So let's see here, 4, 5, 9 fifths C. So we can either divide by 9 fifths or multiply by 5 ninths, which is the reciprocal. And I always like to just multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to go ahead and type that into my calculator. Alright, so we end up with C equals 30 degrees, so 30 degrees Celsius. The formula for the volume of a rectangular prism with length L, width W, and height H is volume equals length times width times height. Find the height in inches, so this is important, in inches of a rectangular prism with a volume of 6 feet cubed. So we need to make feet cubed into inches. So we're going to times it by 12 because it's cubed. So cubed means 3 times. So we're going to take 6 times 12 times 12 times 12, and we get 10,368. So we're going to set 10,368 equal to, now we need to find the height, so our width is 12, our length is 24, and then height. So take 12 times 24, we get 288. Okay, and so we're going to divide by 288 on each side. So 10,368 divided by 288, we get a height of 36 inches. That's also 3 feet, but they asked for inches. Alright, last one. The fuel economy rating of a vehicle is determined by the formula F equals M divided by G. In the formula, F is fuel economy, M is miles traveled, and G is gallon of fuel. Felicia's car has fuel rating of 28 miles per gallon. Her trip is 350 miles. How many gallons does she need? Alright, so her fuel economy is 28. She travels 350 miles. We want to find out how many gallons. So to get the G out of the bottom, we're going to multiply each side by G. So now we have 28G equals 350. Now we want to get G by itself. So divide by 28. So 350 divided by 28. And we find we get with 12.5 gallons. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.